Hi Year 3, it's Wednesday the 24th of February 2021. Today's LO is identify first and third person. So we're going to look at first person. What does first person mean? This usually means written from the perspective of a character or through the eyes of a character. Just like a first person computer game. You are that character walking around the corridors. Here are some of the first person pronouns that we use. So if we're talking about ourselves, we might use I, my and we. These are the pronouns that we use when we're talking about ourselves or through the eyes of a character. You are that character. Third person. This usually means talking about somebody else or somebody telling a story about somebody else. When we're using third person and we're telling a story, we might say something like, the children ran across the playground. They were very noisy. Here are some third person pronouns that we'll use. So you might use they, hers, the children, or he or she. These are all pronouns that we use when we're talking about somebody else or when somebody is telling a story. Here is our to-do for today. Question 1 to 3, I want you to decide whether the sentences are first person or third person. Let's look at the first sentence. The children listened to the teacher's instructions very carefully. Is that first person or third person? If you look very carefully, it's third person. We've used the pronouns the children and the teacher's instructions. We're talking about somebody else. See if you can try the other two sentences after watching this video on your own. The last part of the sheet asks you to correct the sentences so that they're in first person. Remember, you're going to use the pronouns I, my and we to correct the sentences. Let's look at the first one together. Their house was destroyed because of the large, powerful earthquake, so they had to leave home. If we want to change this sentence into first person, we'd need to change the their into a my, and we'd also need to change the they into a we. So the whole sentence would say, my house was destroyed because of the large, powerful earthquake, so we had to leave home. See if you can try the other two. As a challenge, why don't you try and create your own first and third person sentences? Good luck guys, I'm looking forward to seeing your work. Don't forget to hand your work in. If you're struggling to hand it on the to-do, you can always attach it to an email and send it to me.